Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another NHL 17 GM Mode commentary. So today, we begin year number 2 with the Edmonton Oilers. After a decently big offseason with your Edmonton Oilers, we hope to turn our team from a non-playoff team to a Stanley Cup contender. But I am in that mindset right now where it'll be great if we make the playoffs, but I also won't be terribly angry if we miss it. Now, here is the lineup. We've got Connor McDavid, obviously, as the center. Milan Lucic and Eberle holding the wings. TJ Oshie on the second line with Draisaitl and Pouliot. The only thing that's really sticking in my craw is that left wing spot. So, not sure what I'll do there. The defense, though, that has drastically improved. Adam Larson has gotten better. Chris Russell's still up there. I think he signed for 2 years, so we've got him there. We got Darnell Nurse getting better. Sekera, he's on his way down, but still. We've got a couple of good players also. We've got a good-looking team here. We've got a good offensive core and a good defensive core. The only problem right now is goaltending. And maybe this upcoming draft, I might use that to try and draft a goaltender. Because right now, Cam Talbot is fine right now. Maybe we could make the playoffs with Cam Talbot as our starting goaltender. But I don't see him being a long-term option for us. Maybe the upcoming free agency could be exactly how exactly we'll be able to get a goaltender, possibly the free agency, if Connor McDavid and the other contracts don't kill our salary. So, any morale? No. Minor league. Let's check out the minor league team and see what our minor league team is going to look like. Timothy Liljegren, is he eligible to play in the minors right now? Because if he is, I should probably play Liljegren if he is eligible to play. He is eligible to play. I'd like to play Niku because I signed him in the free agency. Same with, I don't think I signed him. But Niku I'd like to play. Anilowski, I don't want him. Tam, same thing. I'd like to get rid of Osterley so we can put in, what's his nuts, Liljegren. I don't know. I could let them sit, but I want them to play in the minors as much as possible. I don't want them not playing at all because this could be a problem if we aren't playing those players. So I might quickly do some edits to fix that problem. I'll be back in a minute. Alright, so I did some substitutions on the defensive core, and I think I've managed to fix our problem. Now, the players I did scratch are going to be players I'm going to attempt to trade because, you know what, this is getting ridiculous. We can't have Fane, we can't have all these players scratched. This will get nowhere. Guys like Jacobs and what's-his-face, Niku, I signed as top 6 defensemen, and they're not even playing right now. Or they're signed to be top 6 defensemen, and they're good enough to make the team. But I don't want to be sitting any of my other guys because they're all good. Probably going to move you up. There we go. We probably got a real strong... We got a young lineup. That's our thing. We've got a young lineup. And I'm probably going to go ahead and trade some players real quick before we start the simulation. Because, let's be real here, a lot of those players I just sat out are not going to be players I'm going to use in the future at all. So, let's just do this real quick. AHL top 6 forward, or AHL top 6. I want to get rid of him, but his contract's going to end anyway, so I'm not too terribly worried. His contract's going to be off the books anyways. Maroon, Russell, Sekera, Betker, he was a defenseman. I needed to get rid of you two. So, Musil, I think he was playing. I'd like to keep McFadden because he's not technically playing. I want to get rid of any defenseman that could be in the way of that could be in the way. And I think I did all I could do here. I think I did good. Good. So we've got... Oh, crap. Oh, damn it. All right. Messed up. I messed up. Sorry. All right, we're going to try this again. We're going to add... All right, we're going to multi-select here. Osterley, Paquette, Russell. I swear there was another one. I swear there was another player I tried to just get rid of, but I can't find him. I didn't try to get rid of Fane. AHL top two defenseman. He was not playing though. I think I did good. I think I did good. Yeah, I think I did good. Because I'd like to keep the other guys. Thank goodness Nemelainen is actually like a CHL player. Same with Tolvanen. Alright, there we go. So we got those 3 players on the block. Let's see if we can go to a team that's rebuilding. We could probably try and get a high pick from them. If we can, that'd be nice. The problem is, a lot of these teams are abundant in contracts. It's the rebuilders that have all their contracts up in the books. I mean, the Hurricanes, technically, I could trade them one at a time. And actually, you know, I'm going to try and do that. I'm going to try and get 1 pick at a time. See if I can, like... Oh, really? Oh, boy. Okay. The Hurricanes are... It's not that they don't want to. It's they can't because of the stupid contracts. We could maybe bring in some other stuff. Probably a forward. Maybe a crappy forward. This probably won't go through, will it? No, I didn't think so. This is redonkulous. You know what? I guess just try and get as many draft picks as you can. This is a year, you know what? We need every draft pick available. Becker. Alright, you're out of the books. We don't have a second round pick this year, and that's very troublesome, but I think that's okay. I am okay with that. You're next on the books. Let's see if there's any other team that's going to take in your contract. Is Boston... Can Boston still take in another? Oh, wait, they already... I don't like trading the same team. Tampa's a champion. Maybe even a hopeful. I can, like... Okay, the Rangers are a contender. Contender. We got a hopeful. Maybe the Stars can trade. We're, I think, a hopeful as well, aren't we? I think... Oh, God damn it, Stars. This is bad. What? Okay, you know what? I'm willing to... Alright, I'm waving the white flag. We'll take in draft picks from contending teams. Okay, I didn't think we'd get the 4th. If we can get 5ths, those can translate to maybe some decent prospects if picked correctly. Okay, maybe they don't want to trade the 5th round pick. I don't know why you're offering all this up then if you're not willing to do that. 6th round pick. Okay, sure. The 6th round pick. These guys are not even going to be playing anyway, so even if I can get just a pick for them, that's good enough for me. The problem in the future for me as a GM, what I'm going to be faced with, is the fact that we're going to have so many, like, oh, they got already 50 contracts on the books. Boston, Arizona, Anaheim. Okay, Washington, sure, we'll take in a pick. They got 42 contracts. There's no way they can say, sorry, we don't have room. Don't you give me that bullcrap. Alright, we got a 4th round pick from the Capitals. Alright, so, we did what we had to do. We gave Liljegren, Ethan Bear, Caleb Jones, and whatnot more chances to play now. And one thing I'm going to do, real quick here, let's turn off the injuries for the preseason. We'll turn them right back on as soon as the season begins, just so you guys don't all lose your shit. Oh, what are you doing? Why are you turning them off? Calm your shit. All right. League settings, rules. All right, we're gonna turn injuries off. Can I? What am I doing? Okay, I'm going to leave the injuries on just for a second. I'm going to go edit the gameplay sliders. Right now, my brain is just, nope, not there. All right. Maybe why they were all injured so many times was the freaking thing was up so high to 50. Maybe if we had down to like 7, maybe not as many players will be injured. Maybe. I don't know. We're going to go turn injuries off. There we go. Let's get this preseason underway. I think I went in and edited all the rosters and stuff on the Major League team already, so I think we've got our best players in front here. So we should be good to go. Let's sim up to the 8th, so our preseason can be out of the way here. We start off with a 2-1 win over the Calgary Flames in overtime. Then we follow that up with a 2-1 loss over the Coyotes. Then a 5-3 win over the LA Kings. Pretty good start to the preseason, but the Anaheim Ducks kind of show us some realism there with a 5-1 loss. Okay. It's too early to say whether or not we're going to be a competitive team because it's the preseason. We're never sure about preseason. It's the preseason for a reason. You don't know how good you'll be. Benoit Pouliot has lost morale. I don't like the sound of that. But our locker room chemistry has went up to 78%. I think we should be good to go. I think my goal is to sim even up to the deadline if there's time. Like if I have time, I might sim up to the deadline. Why not? All right, here we go. Let the season begin. Time to kick off. Just make sure we have our players' best foot forward here. There we go. I'd like to put, as much as I'd want Oshie up here, this kind of setup is probably the best way to do it. And that Hintz guy we signed to the free agency, very good acquisition. I give my off-season grade, I think, a B+, because I couldn't acquire a goaltender. Only thing I couldn't do. But I managed to acquire everything else. So, I give myself a B+. Let's see if we can have a good start to the month. Well, we really didn't because we lost to the Kings 1-0. But we're only 2 games in because we just beat the Ducks. Let's go to the Swedish Hockey League. I heard this is where some of the big time prospects are going to be around this year because that Rasmus Dahlin and Merkley and I think there was a center. And by the looks of things, we might need that. By the way things are going right now, we're already 1-3-0. 1-3-1 now after that loss of the win. Oh my god. I mean, we rebounded with a win, the Jets, but come on. I thought we were going to have a competitive team. Oh, it's going to be a good year for rookies. I'm relieved. We might need that pick. I think, though, my biggest goal is to shoot for a left wing right now. We've got the right wing covered temporarily, but oh, goodness gracious. We're already off to a bad start. Oh no. Oh, no. I might have to do something if our season's lost. We got prospects coming up, though. So, I mean, right now, like I said, I was already 100% okay with our team being a non-playoff team this season. It's years 3 and 4 are going to be the years that I'll be like, okay, we're missing the playoffs. What the hell's going on here? But I don't know. Right now, we were just on a 3-game win streak. The Minnesota Wild ended it. But come on, boys. Let's get some wins here. I expected us to be a playoff contender, not a off-season pretender. But I don't know. We're 7-8-2. If anything, we're like fighting for like that last spot. If anything. We're getting points, though. Well, we were getting points until Detroit beat us. Okay, I am very confused. Our team is winning and losing. We win 2 and then lose 2 or whatever. We're losing. This looks like it's going to be a losing season. Already. I can already sense it's going to be a losing year. So maybe my intentions here is, and I'm glad I didn't trade my 2018 first because, well, we probably might need it more than you realize. 2 months in right now, and we are currently the 5th place team, which means we're only 3 points out of a playoff spot, which is kind of odd. Sorry. Goodness gracious. Leon Draisaitl and Jordan Eberle are leading the way in scoring. Connor McDavid, this is your contract year and you're not scoring points. What's going on here? Nobody's scoring points. I think that goaltending issue might be a bigger problem than I thought. That goaltending issue could be a big problem coming in the future. But let's just guess we got to continue the simulation. I don't know though. I mean, right now there's a couple of holes. That being a number 2 left wing and also a starting goaltender, because our defense I thought was good enough, but clearly we're letting in way too many goals. But I guess that also could be blamed on goaltending, because we still managed to score a decent amount. But McDavid, he's just not capitalizing at all. But again, we're kind of a win in the future type team. I see us being a powerhouse in 3-4 seasons. I don't see us making the Stanley Cup playoffs. Or sorry, we could still make the Stanley Cup playoffs. It's still a lot of time left, but I don't see us being a Stanley Cup contender years number 2. Even year number 3, I don't see us being a cup contender. Whatever. If this year we miss the playoffs, I'll do a hell of a lot more this offseason than I did last year. Because something's got to change if we keep losing, like we have been. We've won twice this month, but still, we got to win more than that. We're losing to Calgary, we're losing to Vancouver, we've lost to New Jersey, Toronto. We're on a 7-game losing streak right now. Honestly, we could be competing with the lottery picks here. And I don't see us needing defensemen at all. I'm right now scouting the forwards. The forwards are right now what I'm scouting right now, because you know what? Come draft time, that's what we're getting. We're getting forwards, clearly. We got defense set up for the future. Our minor league squad, we got more defensemen than he can shake a stick at. It's offense, and it's going to be a big problem if we don't fix it. We haven't been scoring a hell of a lot. We haven't scored more than Jesus. Let's look at this month. We scored 5 goals twice. But since then, we only managed to score 3 or more goals 3 times. We're not scoring. That's a problem. I don't care about the All-Star game at this point. We'll sim one more month. Look where we sit in the standings. I sure as hell know we're not in the playoffs. In fact, I'm probably pretty sure we're last place in the division, if anything. Because we're... Goodness gracious. We managed to get 2 wins since the new month. We haven't lost in regulation just yet since the turn of the month, but again, we're not winning. It looks like we're not a playoff team at all. So I think the trade deadline I'm going to be selling. That might be gone Jordan Eberle, gone, I don't know. I don't know what needs to be done at this point. Like, I thought we had a good team. I was confident we could have made the playoffs, but considering we've only won twice, okay, maybe now 3 times? Okay, 4 times. I don't know. When I checked last time, our division wasn't exactly that strong. We were in contention last. But I think that's changed, obviously, but I don't know how close we are to the bottom. Jeez. What is wrong with me? I am a bit sick. And I don't think it was a good idea doing this, but we're last place in our division. A freaking course. Leon Draisaitl, you're carrying the load right now for us. McDavid, well, I mean, you're having just as bad a season as everybody, so let's see how we stack up. We are currently the worst team in the league, and we've played more games than almost everybody, except Arizona. What place do we sit? We are the worst team in the league. Congratulations, Edmonton. We're on pace for the first overall pick. Not exactly what I wanted. Goals for per game. We're terrible. Goals against per game. We are actually surprised. Hold on. Hold on. Where is Edmonton? Are we? We are actually a stingy team. I don't get it. So defense isn't the problem, as it shows here. Defense is not a problem at all. It is offense. And I think thanks to these statistics, it just showed me exactly what our biggest problem was. It's offense. So the upcoming draft, I won't be signing or drafting defensemen. I'll be drafting offense to support McDavid. Alright. Sim up to the draft. I actually think I could just get this entire season simmed because let's be honest here. If it's a losing year, no sense trying to salvage it. Why did I do that? Why did I skip the scouting? Yeah, I think it's going to be a selling year at the deadline. We'll be selling. In fact, I might even do that this video and just get the season done because let's be real here. Just no point. Maybe my goal is to acquire a draft pick. Another draft pick in the top 5. Kind of like what I did last year with my 3 picks. I'm probably going to be using one of my main roster players as well. So it's probably likely to be Jordan Eberle, who's on the way out. He's scoring points, but he's probably going to be fetching in the most value too. So I think it's going to be Eberle that's on the way out. And I'll be drafting. Jeez, we're losing a lot. We managed to beat Montreal, but... And Columbus, I mean... Okay, sure. We might not be last in our division anymore. That might be our silver lining, but... Honestly, at this point... Don't even try to push for the playoffs. Just admit defeat. Lose your games. No sense... No sense, trying to save the season. At this point, it's already done. The Kings are behind us. So, what place are we when it comes to the entirety of the league? Because I want to know how close we are to that lottery pick. We're currently the second worst team in the league. Okay. So, I kind of know our top 5, what it's going to look like. Edmonton, LA, Toronto, Ottawa, and Detroit. That's kind of our bottom 5 right there. And that's good. That's kind of what I expected. Maybe I'll try to swing a deal with the Kings, because the Kings are right now the worst team in the league. It's not like in a matter of 19 games, the Kings are going to change. So I think I'm going to go make a trade with the Kings. And at this point, I mean, are the Kings willing to give away their pick? Because that's going to be the game changer there, if they're willing to get rid of it. They are, thank goodness. All right. I don't want to get rid of ours. We want our own pick right now. We have a lot of picks going into next season's draft. It's only going to be 2021. We have the 2022. 2023, I don't want to really... Again, I don't want to be sacrificing our future too much. I don't want to be dipping too far into our prospect pool. Oh, God. Oh, no. TJ Oshie. Jeez. I am starting to regret this. Oh, God. Oh, no. Alright, I think the TJ Oshie signing is becoming a little bit more of a mistake than I thought. Oh, boy. Oh. I'm going to take in a contract that's like 1 year sort of thing. 1 year left type of contract. And what? Is he an RFA? Oh, he is an RFA. Hold on now. still be over the league maximum. We could take a McNabb's salary. A little troubling. TJ Oshie, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, maybe I'll try Toronto. Okay, Toronto could take that in. Okay, are they willing to give up their pick too? They are. All right, this works. We'll trade TJ Oshie there because clearly that signing was a mistake. It's already looking like one. Oh, and of course they have more than the required skaters in the organization. Of course they would. Joffrey Lupul. I mean, I could take in his contract to get rid of him. You don't want to get rid of him, though, necessarily. You got to take in something, though. You got to have a plan here. Milan Mahalik, I mean, I guess we could take him in. Alright. Could this go through on its own? Oshie for that. I mean, they're not complaining about TJ Oshie's contract, so I mean, I guess it works. Honestly, though, watch TJ Oshie go back to like an 88 overall player and then just freaking destroy the following year. I could just see that happening right now, and then I'll live to regret it. Alright, come on. Let's see if this goes through. Come on. Alright, come on. It's got to be something. One more thing. I got a lot of defensive prospects, so I mean, I'll be willing to part ways with something. I'll be willing to part ways of something if I need to. God. Jeez. I'm going to need to freaking take some hauls or something. God, this is a nightmare. Okay, Paquette. Ooh. That'd be just an easy. Alright, TJ Oshie. The biggest cap dump I've ever had to do in a trade deadline is gone. I regret the trade. He's right back to 88. Of course he is. Whatever. TJ Oshie wasn't even going to be fitting into our mold anyways. I told you this was going to be a losing season. Might as well be getting rid of the players. And I know what people are going to be saying in the comments. Why would you sign freaking Oshie if all you were going to do is just trade him right after? My reasoning is, well, first off, another draft pick. We can draft forwards to fix our problem. Second, like, what would you do if you were my shoes? Like, TJ Oshie wasn't going to fix himself. He was upset. I don't think he was ever going to fix himself, and I think it was going to get worse. Might as well get him out of here. Let it be a losing year. And just whatever, right? Now, we've got more than enough money, I think, to sign McDavid next season. We've got 2 draft picks that are willing to be shuffled around if need be. If I get the first overall pick with one of those two, because I don't see the Leafs just instantly 19 games back in the playoffs. No, not happening. Yeah, all right. Could we... No, I don't want to be selling everything. We gotta... Hold on. I haven't actually done the free agency just yet. Let's see if there's any prospects I can sign. Alright. There's still some free agency players I can sign here, so let's do that. See if there's any prospects I can pick up. Okay, actually there weren't as many prospects as I'd hoped. Dahlbeck, he's 26. I wouldn't have necessarily... There's like a 7th defenseman. Honestly, I could have probably traded a defenseman for something, but I'll leave it alone for now. I think we got what we needed. I think without TJ Oshie, we can finish our losing year, become among the bottom teams. And now, if Toronto gets better, we can just use that pick to trade for a higher pick. Because I'm trying to get 2 forwards at the upcoming draft. Our defense is going to be set. We're set for defensemen. No doubt there. But we do need to fix our forward problem, clearly. We're going to need a new number 1 right wing. Maybe the free agency can help us out with that one. That is, if granted McDavid doesn't demand $10 million freaking 1 year, and that's the best I'll get. That would be a nightmare to do. Maybe if I'm in a position to draft that center, that big time center that's like projected to go first overall in this draft, maybe I can trade Draisaitl's contract over to another team to acquire a number 1 winger, because that could be something that we could benefit from. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments what I should do at this draft, because I have a lot to do. This is not the time to be winning. I already called our season a loss. Don't be winning too many games now, or we won't be getting that pick. Unless lottery's in our favor, in which case, well, thank the Lord. But you don't be winning 31 games. Stop winning. This is where we're supposed to lose. Thank you, San Jose. Alright, let's just lose these last 2. Get it out of the way. Get it out of our system. Go to the draft. Because this is a bad year for us. I'm not impressed. I was expecting us to be a playoff team. TJ Oshie just went backwards in that trade. Went backwards in that signing. Not what I wanted at all. Alright. So, we're not the worst team in the league. That's okay, though, as long as we have 2 of the top 5 picks. And the Toronto Maple Leafs. They have number 2 worst team, and we're the number 3 worst team. Exactly what we wanted. Now, our percent for winning the lottery has gone up. That's a good thing. We want our lottery chances to go up substantially. And we don't want some number 14 team coming in out of nowhere and winning the lottery either. That won't make my life easy at all. But TJ Oshie is gone now. We're back to what we were last season. But maybe our players will improve for next season. And Bakersfield didn't make the playoffs either. I guess going the youth route did not help Bakersfield either. But there is a hope for next season, of course. Alright, that amateur scouting assignment is done. If there was a big defenseman, I could probably draft him and then throw out something else. Because, again, that number 1 right winger sounded real nice right now. Tolvanen, I think, is a left wing for the future. But right now, we need something fast. I don't want to be doing half this GM mode commentary as a bottom feeder team. I want to be a Stanley Cup contender within 5 years. That's my goal, is to become a Stanley Cup contender in 5 seasons. If not a Stanley Cup champion in 5 years. I'd like to become a Stanley Cup champion by the end of year 3 or 4, but I don't see that happening now. God damn. Alright. My throat is bugging me right now, and okay. So, the Edmonton Oilers will be picking number 3 and 5. So, the number 3 pick is nice. It is. But that number 1 pick needs to... Oh, okay. Milan Mahalik calls it quits. Matt Hendricks calls it quits. That's good. I don't know why Mahalik decided to hang him up so early. But, whatever. All right, so let's go to the draft. So we're picking 3rd and 5th. This is where I'm going to end the video. We're going to do one last wrap up. We're going to see how we did in everything. We'll go from there. McDavid, you did not earn your big paycheck, buddy. You did not. But I'm hoping for improvement out of a lot of my players. Anyways, let's go check the standings and stuff. Actually, I don't think we need to. The year's over. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Hey guys, welcome to the end of the video. If you liked the video, hit that like button. Any suggestions for our channel? Leave it in the comments below. Want to keep updated with videos me or Derek are doing? Hit that subscribe button. That is it, everybody. Have a great day.